Yes, and you're what? Head of a taxi association.
I'm just a peasant, a small still on the side. I'm just a taxi operator who decided that we can't take this anymore.
We need justice.
What is happening? We need justice, and we need amnesty. Not only justice, but we need amnesty. I think we need amnesty and civilization and sensibility, because what is happening right now is a crisis. And a crisis is a situation that warrants a change. We are living in serious times when high price is sleeping and inflation is beeping, and right now we are even cowards when we are in our bed sleeping. And what we are doing, we are on the roads. We are not criminals, right? We are on the roads. We are on the roads on a daily basis, taking people to work and from. And at the end of the day, we can't sustain our family because we can't work. And when we do work, we are held hostage by the Transport Authority and the system that tells us that as a taxi operator, you are good for nothing. There's only two professions I know of in this country that when you commit an infringement, the tool that you use to operate are taken away from you. One of the profession is a taxi operator and the other one is a gunman. So right now we are comparable to gunmen in this country, right? Because when the police stops us for an infringement, a simple infringement as contrary, our vehicles are being towed away, our license and documents are taken away. The second profession is a gunman. The first thing a policeman does when he sees a gunman is neutralize him or take away his firearm. No, if we, taxi operators, that numbers thousands in this country, are held to ransom like gunmen, what a reprieve are we? We need an amnesty. We need an amnesty and justice and civilization. We need the Minister of Justice to come up. Mr. Delroy Chuck needs to come and see what is happening. I heard Mr. Delroy Chuck say one time that he's going to lock them up. When he found with the ticket, he's going to lock them up. Oh, it was said the other day that we had paid for a lot of tickets that weren't illegal. And up until now, we cannot get any redress.
Nobody get locked up.
Every day, we are on the road. We don't left
No
our
government
house.
no get locked up for
I can't
that.
even look after my family anymore. I have a car that I purchased, that I borrowed money to finance that car, and up until this day, after 3 years, I'm still not paying back some of the monies. And for what reason? Because I'm held hostage in a country that I was born. I'm not an alien or a foreigner, I am a Jamaican. Now the taxi is a niche product. It is a product that everybody wants. Because even the gentleman that have his motor car sometimes don't have enough gas in it, and he parks his car and takes a taxi. You understand? The very police that give us the summons, the very Transport Authority inspectors that give us the summons, when they stop us, sometimes they are in their normal clothes going to work. We take them to work. They reach to work. They put on the change of the uniform and put on the uniform and come back and take away the very car that we used to operate. You know how much a record fee? A record fee is 19,500. And when a car has been seized for simple things like contrary means that I'm supposed to drive Oxford Road and I drive French Street or something, a policeman take away the car. No other infringement, nothing wrong with the car. The car can be driven, the car is in good condition. A matter of fact, we go to the pound 3 times, we go to the pound 3 times and the depot 3 times a year. 2 times for the car and one time for the inspection, right? We have to pay more insurance. Our insurance covers everybody in the car. It's not a private insurance. Some of us pay 200,000, 300,000, 250,000 for insurance, right? Our tires doesn't last 6 months, right? Our oil doesn't last 3 months. Oil is very expensive. Everything is expensive. And what is happening? We are held captive in our own country. You understand? We need an amnesty and civilization. We need an amnesty and justice. And justice must prevail. Justice must not only be done, but it must be manifestly and undoubtedly seem to be done. You understand? How can we be living in our own country, in our own island, when the government
Level.
the government who we put in power can take a hike, an increase of 300%, and we who are the sovereign, who are the government, as if they are Bakramaster and they are our sovereign, right? What is happening right now? Egerton Newman, Mr. Egerton Newman, I'm calling you out right now, sir. Mr. Egerton Newman, you are head of the taxi association. I want you to come and represent us. Stop hugging up the Transport Authority. It is full time to decide which side you are on. You understand? Justice. If you are on the side of the taxi drivers, come, and the taxi owners, come and let us know. Don't you sit down there pussyfooting around with the truth and talking about your taxi driver must put away strike. Do you know what we are facing on a daily basis? We are there is a sword hanging over our head. There's a sword hanging over our head every day. When I left my home in the morning, I'm wondering if I'm going back home to my family with my car. You understand me?
Yeah.
And my question I want to ask you, what do you think, what do you want to resolve this matter? Because you said that, you pay for some ticket and, you unjustly pay for those tickets. So you want them to satisfy that before they do the action.
Alright, to be honest with you right now, I don't even care about those tickets anymore because I